Hello and welcome to the University of Law. In today's video I'm giving you my recommendations on where to start if you want to get into the Third Doctor at Big Finish. So this is the third part in a longer series, this time looking at the Third Doctor, and as with the first two Doctors there's not really any major starting points. There aren't really many major arcs that you kind of have to listen to certain stories. You can really kind of, as I say, look at what's available and just kind of buy those releases in isolation. And really the main range for the Third Doctor is the Third Doctor range, with Tim Trellower playing the Third Doctor. So what are my recommendations? Well, there's a great River Song set which has a Third Doctor story in, which is kind of a sequel to the Carnival of Monsters. I'd really recommend that one. There's a great box set with the Draconians in. I think it's one of the more recent Third Doctor sets. There's a lovely one for the Conquest of Far with the Daleks in. That's a great Dalek story. There's a great one with Winston Churchill in, set in World War II. I think it might have been the same. It's in a box set with a Dalek story. It's Operation Hellfire, I think. So, yeah, as I said, it really is just a matter of kind of looking. The second box set was very good. The Transcendence of Ephros, I think it's called. Yeah, just kind of have a look at the Third Doctor collection page and really just look at the blurbs, look at the characters, what characters you like, what monsters you like, and kind of see what takes your fancy. There's a great set where the Doctor gets reunited with Liz Shaw in his Joe Grant years and re-meets the menace of Inferno is awakened, shall I say. I won't say any more than that. There's some great sets set during sort of between season 7 and season 8. One's with River Song, is a really good set. One is called Annihilators, and that's a real recommendation. It has the Second Doctor in as well. Yeah, there's some great stuff there. There's some great Sarah Jane stuff from later on. If you're looking for a starting point, though, I'm guessing that the most recent Return of Joe Jones set is going to lead into something. So if you're looking for a starting point and you want to kind of follow some adventures, that's probably the best place. As I mentioned in these videos before, Big Finish kind of had a bit of a reboot. They've had little soft reboots through the years, but they did a real reboot in 2022, and it's a great jumping on point if you kind of want to kind of get your teeth stuck into Big Finish but without having to have the whole back catalogue purchased. So yeah, I think it came out, I think it was last year, 2023, when it was the Return of Joe Jones. I think it was this time last year, and yeah, the Doctor's reunited with Joe Jones between Green Death and his meeting with Sarah Jane in the Time Warrior. So that's a really good set, and I'm guessing again that's going to lead into further sets. So if you want a good starting point there, it's probably the only real starting point where you have to have listened to this story first. All the others you can listen to in any order, in isolation. But with this one, I think if you listen to this one first, and then you can follow it as more sets, so that, there's not a massive investment at this stage. It's just a matter of keeping on top of each new release, so you'll be on top of it very, very quickly. So that's really kind of all I've got to say with the Third Doctor stuff. They are very, when it comes to the era, they recreate the era very, very well, and I'd certainly recommend them. But do you disagree with anything that I've said? Would you recommend any other stories or any other starting points? Do let me know in the comments below. If you do get into the Third Doctor adventures, do let me know your recommendations and what you thought of the range in the comments section. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon for my Fourth Doctor recommendation.